All right, so I'm here with Lynn. Lynn, how old are you?
I just turned 44 on Tuesday.
Are you originally from Arizona?
No, I'm from Flint, Michigan.
And what brings you all the way out here?
Well, stupid decisions and bad choices in men, I'd say. I had a boyfriend, and we were supposed to come here to visit his daughter, and we came here, and it just went all downhill. He got mentally, physically, and emotionally abusive. He took my car, he took all my money, and then I was stranded here. I called my family and asked for help, and my dad said, "You made your bed and I'll lay in it." My voice is messed up right now from him choking me a few weeks ago, and he crushed my vocal cords. So right now I'm very lucky to even be speaking to you.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's my own fault. You know, my mom always used to say, people only do to you what you allow, and I tolerated and accepted way too much.
Are you still with your boyfriend
No.
right now?
No.
Did you call the cops on him?
I did. I've called the cops on him several times, and they never do anything. The last time when he did this, it was almost a month ago, they were going to take us both to jail if I pressed charges on him. I was hurt, injured, and I didn't want to go to jail injured. I know absolutely nobody in the state. It's the few people I've met since I've been here. I've been here about 8 months, and I consider going home all the time, but I'm from Flint, Michigan. I don't know what you know about Flint, Michigan, but it'll suck the life right out of you. So I'm doing the best that I can. It's not the greatest things that I'm doing right now, but I'm trying. You know, I'm actually on the street. I make a little bit of money here and there. I give my friends some money to put up. Like I said, he's took everything that I had, so I don't even have an ID so I can get a job. I have 2 job offers, but I'm waiting to get my birth certificate. It cost me $68 to get my birth certificate, so I'm waiting for that now. You know, you have to have a birth certificate to get an ID. You have to have an ID to get a birth certificate. I'm from Michigan, so I can't just go to the courthouse and get a birth certificate.
So you're out here working the streets?
Yes.
How dangerous is that?
It's very dangerous. I've been raped, I've been robbed, I've been beat. It's not my proudest story, I'm just being honest with you. This is not who I am. I'm sorry.
What do you need to get back to Michigan?
I need a bus ticket, and I would need the money for a motel room. At least to pay for 2 weeks till I can get a job and pay for my family. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't have a good family. My mother died when I was 17. My dad committed suicide in 2007. I've been on my own since I was 17. When my mom died, I was 4 months pregnant with my daughter. I've had a fucked up life. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't remember a time in my life where I was content and stable and everything, you know. I mean, I grew up with an alcoholic sister. She was born an alcohol syndrome baby, and she tormented my household. I mean, she punched my mom so hard in the chest one time that it bruised her heart. My first fist fight I was 10 years old, and it was with my 20-year-old sister to keep her off my mom. And I would used to have to take my mom, my adopted sister, and my cousin who lived with us, and put them in the bedroom and stand up against the door just to keep her away from us. When I was 15 or 14 years old, she busted my head open with a metal baseball bat. My mom was in the hospital. When I was 14, she busted my front teeth open. She punched me in the face so hard. And then, once again, my mom had a lot of health issues. She was in the hospital. I had 4 exposed nerves in my mouth for 3 days before I could get medical attention. I've had a fucked up life. So I guess I just accept things because I don't understand why. I can't. I was thinking about it yesterday, that even if I figured out why this happened and why somebody did this, it's not going to change anything, so I just got to let it go. But it's, you know, I'm not a religious person, and I don't mean to offend anybody who is. I just feel they say God doesn't give you any more than you can bear. I can't bear anymore. I want one of these so-said miracles to happen to me. It doesn't even have to be, just the rays of heaven shining down on me. I just want a simple break in life. Just a little one. It's been tragedy after turmoil after tragedy after tragedy after tragedy my whole entire life. I just want to be able to breathe and know that I'm okay for just a minute, even if it's for a day. Just a little break.
You mentioned that you have a daughter.
I do.
How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. I'm actually a grandmother. I have 4 grandkids, but my daughter won't speak to me right now, and she won't let me see my grandkids.
Where's she at currently?
She lives in Michigan.
And does she know what you're going through?
She has a general idea. I mean, she doesn't know all the details, but excuse me. We got into an argument. She was raised correctly. I know these things because I raised her. She has a tendency of cussing at my grandkids.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, and what the hell's wrong with you? And my granddaughter said something, and what the hell something to her. She smacked her in the face. And I told her, don't smack her in the face. And it's different. I guess I should have started from the beginning. With my second grandchild, it's different because my daughter had postpartum depression, and she didn't bond with her. So I sat back and I watched for a little while, and I noticed that she'd do the mandatory things, change her, make sure she was safe, feed her, but she wasn't giving her affection and attention, and so I did. And she has her reasonings for why she didn't. So I bonded with her, you know what I'm saying? I was the one giving her love and affection. I just treated her like she was my own child. And so, of course I love all my grandkids, but I have a different bond with her name's Aurora. I have a different bond with Aurora than I do the other ones because she needed love, affection, and attention, and I was the one that gave it to her. Treat her as she was my own kid because I wasn't going to sit back and watch her just be, not have any affection. So anyways, she said something along the lines of what the hell or something, what the hell's your problem? My daughter smacked her in the face. I said, don't smack her in the face, what's wrong with you? She said, it's my kid, I'll do what the fuck I want. I said, I sat back and I thought about it for a second, well, you're my kid, so I'll smack you if I want. And that caused a big old argument. And I was in Northern Michigan at her house. She called the police on me because she knew that, keep running your mouth, I'm your mother. I don't care what you think about me, how you feel about me. You will treat me with respect. And she won't talk to me. She won't let me see my grandkids. And that's my peace. When before that, I wasn't getting high. I was straight. Everything was that's my peace. And I've tried to apologize and try to make things right, and no matter what I do, it's not good enough for her. So what am I not gonna I've even begged. I'm missing so much my grandkids, and I love them. Like, I don't know if you have grandkids, but I do. And you love your kids for sure. But when you have grandkids, it's like a different type of you love them 10 times more. I don't understand it, but it's true. And that's my peace. That's my joy. And I've asked her, can I just come home and live with you? And it's like I said, I have a piece of shit family. I looked at my phone yesterday. I've been here for a year. It's been 13 months since anyone in my family, and I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters. One of my sisters passed away. It's been 13 months since anybody, my friends, family, anybody, has called me just say, hey, how you doing? If my phone rings, it's because they want something or need me to do something for them. And I'm not that type of way. Like, my birthday was Tuesday, I told you. I didn't get one happy birthday. Not one.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I was thinking about, I told you my dad died in 2007. He committed suicide. That was one of the worst things. I mean, it was hard losing my mom, for sure. But suicide makes it 10 times worse. It's the most selfish thing somebody can do. And you don't take away the pain, you just give it to everybody else. I could sit here and tell you so many stories, I'll bring you to tears. My whole entire life, from the time my dad and mom separated at 2 years old, till I was 8 years old when he met his new girlfriend. And it was like I was totally just thrown away. my whole entire life, I've always wondered what about me was so unlovable. When he met this new girl, when I was 10 years old, they had their first kid. Then when I was 12, they had another kid. Maybe from the time my first sister was born to the second sister was born, I may have seen him twice. He just totally acted like I wasn't born, like I didn't exist. When I was 15, I found out that I had a brother that nobody knew about. And I tried to bond with him, and it was like my dad couldn't give him enough. Real stuff. All my sisters walk around gold and diamonds so much they can't fit another ring. He never bought me a stitch of clothing. He never paid a dime of child support. Nothing. And that was cool with me. I just want him to be my dad. So I tried to be the best at everything I could. I was good in school. I never got in trouble. I just wanted to find one thing that would make him love me and make him accept me. But nothing I did. My whole entire life. His birthday was November 24th. And he killed himself November 26th. November 24th was the best day. November 24th, 2007 was the best day of my life. I finally had a whole entire day with my dad. Just me and my dad. I cooked for him. We spent the whole day together. And I felt like we both came to terms. He apologized for the neglect and the abandonment and all the pain that he caused me. I accepted it. And I forgave him. I'll never forget. Because I always have an emptiness in me. I'll never forget, but I did forgive him. Then 2 days later, he called his wife. They were separated. He called his wife and said, "I loved you until today," and he shot himself in the head. I was devastated because for the first time in my life, I finally had my dad. Now he's gone forever. And I don't think I've been right ever since. I feel like I have so many voids and emptinesses in me. And I just don't know how to heal myself. I went to rehab. I went to therapy. I don't know what to do. I don't know. They say when you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot, but how many knots can you tie before you can't tie anymore? I'm not suicidal by far. I'm just asking for a slight break in life. Just give me a slight break. If it's for one day, please, just one break. Okay, I think I've told you enough.
All right, Lindsay. Well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay with me using this on my YouTube channel?
I am.
And just in case some of my subscribers want to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have any contact information that you want to share?
I have my friend's address. I don't want to give an address. Okay, I could give you my email. It's Stacey Harris, or excuse me, Stacey D. Harris 12@gmail.com. It's STACEYDHARRIS 12@gmail.com.
All right, thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me get it out.